What should the United States do in the face of a global climate change? To start, what is climate change? Climate change is a longer term change in the average weather patterns that have come to define Earth's local, regional, and global climates. Climate change is a natural occurring phenomenon, but it has been enhanced due to the humans populating the Earth. And within those populations, the United States has become known for its use of greenhouse gases, one of the number one polluters in our atmosphere. And we have to find ways to figure out how we can reduce the amount of greenhouse gases that we release into our atmosphere. We can do that by understanding and knowing that we have new technology that is being developed, and then that is on the rise to combat these emissions that are polluting our environment. With the changes that'll come with the new technology that we have to embrace, we have to learn to adapt to that change. With the rules, guidance, and regulations, making a change on the downward trend of our climate can make it go upward again. The beginning of that uphill trend begins with reducing the amount of greenhouse gases that we release as a country and as a planet. According to the United States Environmental Protection Agency, the United States is one of the largest sources of greenhouse gas emissions. Although this shows our success in some form, that success comes with a cost, and that cost is our lives. Figuring out ways to reduce these gas emissions from the air is imperative for our survival and the lifespan of our planet. A few ways to combat the use of natural gases is to adopt the concept of renewable energy, such as solar panels, wind turbines, and energy from water. Although we do some of these already, we can do more with these types of renewable energy. Ways that we can do more with this sort of renewable energy is advancing our science research and taking advantage of our scientific evolution that we are in right now. With the rise of solar panels, not just on houses, but on buildings, this change is something good and something easy. It may be costly in the beginning, but over time it becomes that the cost is worth the benefit for the price of the bills as they become cheaper and for the price of our environment. Another form of new technology includes electric vehicles. According to the Climate Adaptation Platform, transportation is one of the leading causes of carbon emissions. And with electric vehicles, they have no forms of carbon emissions and can improve the environment little by little. With the encouragement of buying more electric vehicles, it is helping us improve the air and our environment and the planet, one person at a time. And with some of these changes, it will take time to adapt and to realize that it's for the good of our planet, and it's not just because we want to go no gas at all. And some of these things include the use of the gasoline-fueled vehicles instead of having to use electrics. But many people believe that gasoline is better and more efficient, along with being cheaper than electric vehicles in multiple different aspects. But this is a step toward the amount of greenhouse gases and carbon emissions being released into our atmosphere. Another thing that isn't so much of an adaptation, but a suggestion that has been constantly made for years and years, is that we need to be planting more trees. Trees feed off of carbon, and when we stop planting the very thing that clears up our air, we are slowly killing ourselves and killing our planet. Due to some of these changes and these suggestions that are being made, it will take time to understand the point of all of it, due to the fact that we have thought for the same way for decades upon decades, with no room or willingness to allow for change. Now is the time to take the life-saving step and help our planet. It can all start with the United States doing more and producing less greenhouse gases with more sustainable forms of energy. We have developed a new technology that allows us to do these things, and we should be taking advantage of the good instead of taking advantage of the bad. With this guidance, rules, and regulations, making a change on that downward trend of our climate, it can make it go upward again. Our planet is our home, and if we want to continue living in it, we have to keep it clean and livable. Thank you.